So, do you guys remember that woman last year who attacked Richard Spencer at that gym that he was at? And then he eventually lost his uh, membership. And even though she attacked him and created the whole stink, nothing happened to her. Well, it looks like a little bit of karma has come her way. And she was recently in Germany, and now she's being charged by the police because of defamation suit. Apparently, she, a professor at Georgetown University, Christine Fair is her name, is facing defamation charges in Germany for allegedly calling police officers Nazis during an altercation. Uh, the police are investigating on suspicion of defamation. She had to pay $260 for an anticipated cost of the legal proceedings before she was able to continue to the trip to Istanbul. Now, the authorities claim that the she called them fucking bastards and fucking Nazis and or German Nazi police, and they also claimed there was witnesses to corroborate this. And on her side, she claims that the authorities mistreated her at Frankfurt International Airport. They patted down her breast, called her a hippie, and threatened to arrest her if she lodged a formal complaint against the officers before fabricating the allegations against her. So she's already lying her ass off. Like, they say they have witnesses. I believe the police over her because she's already proven herself to be erratic, like the way she reacted to Richard Spencer when she attacked him. So I believe you know, how they're stating the event happened, right? And this is all because of like a roll of deodorant that she didn't want to give up because they screened her bag and they're like, oh, there's potential of explosives or something, and they're like, oh, you have to give up your deodorant because it's a liquid. Yeah, it's a dumb law, it's a dumb rule, I agree, but really, woman, you're gonna make a big stink about this. Just give up your fucking deodorant and buy another one for $2 instead of calling the police Nazis. And then she was also she said she claimed this was sexist. She's like, oh, if I were a male, I don't think they would have threatened me with arrest. Are you fucking serious? I think men are typically the ones being discriminated more against from the police and the ones being like apprehended unjustly and stuff. I think that happens more to men than women, first of all. But she wondered aloud to herself about the fact that the police impounded her deodorant, but didn't care about the Nazi-looking dude with a Hitler Youth haircut who had been behind her in the security screening line. So she is the sexist. She is the one who's actually like a bigot. She's like, look at that guy. He's got a haircut like a Nazi. He's white. Why aren't you stopping him? Like, these people like this, they're against the pat down things, or screening Muslims because they probably have a higher chance of being a terrorist. But when it comes to white dudes who look like Nazis, right away, oh, valid, violate their rights. Why are you violating mine? It's like it's because they weren't carrying a bunch of liquids onto the plane. The police didn't do it because they're like, oh, there's that woman there. We hate women. Let's apprehend her and screw over her day and stuff. It's like, no, come on. Like, what do you think? Hiring more female security guards or something probably is gonna fix that? No, it's not. But nonetheless, it's hilarious and it's something she deserves. And it's funny because she's one of these people who would be for the laws that Germany has, right? The hate speech laws. I guarantee it. If she reacts this way to Richard Spencer in a public or a gym, and she can't even handle his presence, then clearly she's the type of person who would want to censor their speech as well. So I just love it how she's getting screwed over by something that she would actually want, and hopefully maybe she realizes that, hey, maybe we should allow people to speak because innocent people like me who aren't hateful, whatever, get screwed over because of it. But obviously, she's not going to realize that. She's going to keep pushing her fucking narrative, whatever it is, and she's not going to understand because you just look at her reaction after all this. She wrote a whole column about it, yeah, like saying it's sexist and all this. So, clearly, her actions show that she's not going to get it. So this is just more of an example of how stupid people are, and how no matter what happens to them, they won't ever fucking change their mind. Some people are just stuck in their ways. Doesn't matter what occurs to that person. Just like this woman, for example. But that's all I pretty much had to say. If you like my content, subscribe and have a good day. See ya.